In the world of music, few stories are as powerful or as personal as Taylor Swift's battle for control over her own songs. If you like topical stories about the world of rock, folk, and pop music, hit that subscribe button.
And we'll figure out what we need to know.
It started in 2006. At just 16 years old, Taylor signed with Big Machine Records. That deal launched her career, but it came with a cost. The label owned the masters to her first 6 albums. And when Taylor's contract ended in 2018, she walked away, hoping to negotiate for her masters. But the deal never came. Instead, Big Machine and all of her original recordings were sold to music executive Scooter Braun. To the outside world, Braun was a powerful manager, known for working with artists like Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande. But to Taylor, he represented something much darker. She accused Braun of bullying and said the sale was done without her knowledge, despite her attempts to negotiate. She called it her worst-case scenario. In addition, Taylor claimed that Braun wanted to silence her, claiming she wasn't allowed to perform her own songs on TV or in documentaries unless she stopped speaking out. But instead of backing down, Taylor Swift chose a path no one expected. She would re-record every album he now owned, song by song, note by note. These would be Taylor's versions, new masters that she would control. Starting with Fearless, then Red, Speak Now, and 1989, each reissue broke records, topped charts, and redefined fan loyalty. This wasn't just a re-release, it was a protest, a power move that resonated with her fan base, who eagerly paid for these new versions to show their support. In 2020, Scooter Braun sold Taylor's masters again, this time to a private equity firm. Though he made a tidy profit, his reputation was in tatters. Taylor Swift had turned her greatest loss into a cultural movement. Today, Taylor's version is more than branding. It's a battle cry for artists' rights. Even John Fogerty, when he announced that he would be re-recording many of his CCR songs to regain control of them, said that his inspiration was Taylor Swift. He even teased the idea of calling his album Taylor's Versions. Recently, Taylor Swift finally bought back the master recordings to her first 6 albums, giving her control over her entire catalog for the first time. I almost stopped thinking it could ever happen after 20 years of having the carrot dangled and then yanked away, she wrote in a letter to fans. But that's all in the past now. All of the music I've ever made now belongs to me. In the end, Taylor didn't just get even, she got ownership. But what do you think? Is it time for artists to have control over their own music from the very beginning? Or has the rise of streaming services made this a moot point? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like topical stories about the world of rock, folk, and pop music, hit that subscribe button.
The things you think you'd like to know are the same old things I need to know. You and I are good as gold, and we'll figure out what we need to know.